The Cool Hit Sports Network now presents Kentucky high school baseball and softball. All season long, enjoy Greenup County, Russell, Raceland, Boyd County, and East Carter baseball and softball. Now let's go to the field for the pregame show as the Cool Hit Sports Network presents Kentucky high school baseball and softball.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wheelersburg, Ohio, where tonight the Greenup County Musketeers take on the Pirates of Wheelersburg on a windy, cloudy, cold Tuesday evening. Greenup County coming in with a record of 6-1, coached by Greg Logan, coming off their first loss last night to Lawrence County by a score of 13-0. Wheelersburg opening up their regular season tonight. They were supposed to open up this past weekend, but because of poor weather, they did not. So this their opener tonight against the Greenup County Musketeers. This has always been a great rivalry between these two teams over the years that Greg Logan has been coach. These teams will play 2 times a year, sometimes 3, when Wheelersburg comes over and plays in the People's Bank Classic at Greenup County. So it's become a great rivalry. It should be a dandy tonight, Greenup County and Wheelersburg. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk with Coach Greg Logan about tonight's ball game. That's coming up in a couple of moments here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
When you shop and invest locally, you put in motion a sequence of actions which multiplies the money that is available in our area to create jobs and provide emergency services, police, and fire protection, as well as improving the quality of education in our local schools. Shop and invest locally whenever you can. First in People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Quality Marathon gasoline, great monthly specials on snacks and beverages, and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shops. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shops are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shops. Return, refresh, refuel.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts, and salads. A tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back on our pregame show talking with Greenup County coach Greg Logan. And coach, as we talked on the postgame show last night's game, you flush it, you move on, you get to play the next day, thank goodness, and it's a new day and a new game, and you go back out there and try to get back on the winning track again.
Absolutely. It's a good thing about baseball. We've talked about many times, you don't have to wait a week. So hopefully 24 hours. Hopefully we play much better than we did last night against Lawrence County. So, it's always, I don't know, it seems tough when people start getting their mind on going south and things like that there to sometimes lose our composure. But, these are situations that we got to overcome and just come out with the mindset of getting back on the winning track. Head south with a 7-1 record would be exceptional. So that's our goal. That's what we're shooting for. Wheelersburg's a tough place to play, but we got to come out with a better focus tonight. Cam Carroll will have him back tonight. He'll be starting pitching for us. Came through a couple innings there at Paintsville. Done very well. And, we need to get a quality start out of him. Hopefully he can get us 5 innings, keep his pitch count low. And so that's kind of our focus there tonight, is to get Cam, because we talked after the game with him last night. Listen, we got to have you. We got to have you step up defensively, offensively, especially on the mound. We got to have you, and just to start in that direction. He's going to get a start here tonight, so hopefully he can get us pretty deep in the game. We've also got Jonah back tonight. He's been sick, but don't know really, how much we can expect out of him. So, but we're going to give it our best shot. Hopefully get back on the winning track, and we'll see what happens.
Always tough when you play Wheelersburg. It's a great rivalry and baseball between Greenup and Wheelersburg. It has been for many, many years, and always tough to play at Wheelersburg.
It is. A couple things you got to look at, Jim, is you don't want to go and get behind in this thing early because they don't have lights. And, it's kind of overcast today, but you don't want to take this thing in the fourth, fifth inning and behind, because darkness could get you. Wheelersburg's got a great program. Of course, we all know that. And it's a very good school to compete with. Won a lot of state titles, but it's been a good rival for us, and we certainly enjoy that. Best thing about that, one of them is about a 15-minute bus ride, so that makes it even better.
Absolutely. All right, we wish you the best of luck, and we'll talk to you after the game.
All right, thank you, Jim.
Coach Greg Logan on the pregame show. We'll come back, set the starting lineups to get you ready for the first pitch. Greenup County at Wheelersburg here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Sults Pharmacy now has a new location in South Shore. Sults Pharmacy is now located at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore and will retain the name you've known and loved for years, McDonald Pharmacy, offering the same great service you find in the Greenup and Wheelersburg locations, including free delivery service and drive-through service. And you can also get vaccinations and allergy shots at all three locations. Now you can get great prescription service and more at Sults Pharmacy in Greenup, Wheelersburg, and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive in South Shore.
Sults Pharmacy.
I can't believe the house is ours.
Finally, freedom.
Today's the day, my own business.
These are the moments you'll remember forever, when a bank becomes more than a checking account or loan. At People's Bank, our core difference is providing you peace of mind and confidence in your financial life. By asking the right questions and working with you, we earn your business. Together, we're building financial success one special moment at a time. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
You've thought for a long time about keeping your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way. Borders Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes and a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Borders also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, the best selection, and the best prices in the Tri-State are at Borders Sporting Goods, Route 60 West in Ashland, where your money will be well spent. Since 1956, Sperry Auto Parts has served the Tri-State with used late model foreign and domestic auto parts. Sperry Auto Parts stays in touch with dealers nationwide through their hotline service for parts and late model repairable cars, trucks, and SUVs, specializing in Jeep, Chrysler, and GM. Sperry's provides a 30-day warranty on engines and transmissions. They also have a computerized inventory, making for quicker and better service. See the winning team at Sperry Auto Parts, Route 8 in South Portsmouth, Kentucky, across from the Carl Perkins Bridge.
Well, welcome back to our pregame show. We'll have the video for you coming up here in just a little bit. Having a little technical difficulties here at Wheelersburg with our internet and streaming connections, but we'll have it for you. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for Wheelersburg, under Coach Derek Moore, leading off and playing second base will be Creed Warren. Hitting second, the third baseman Connor Estep. Hitting third, the catcher Cooper Mckenzie. Hitting fourth and playing right field, Isaac Backway. Hitting fifth and playing left field, Jake Darling. Hitting sixth and on the mound pitching, Cole Estep. Hitting in the number 7 spot and playing shortstop, Hunter Thomas. Hitting eighth and playing first base, Caden Kahn. And hitting ninth and playing center field, Landon Hutchinson. It'll be Warren, Estep, Mckenzie, Backway, Darling, Estep, Thomas, Kahn, and Hutchinson, with Cole Estep on the mound for Wheelersburg. For Greenup County, they come in with a record of 6-1 under Coach Greg Logan. Leading off and playing center field will be Matthew Boggs. Hitting second, the shortstop, Carson Wireman. Hitting third and playing left field, Hunter Clevenger. Hitting fourth and playing first base, Brock Kitchen. Hitting fifth, the DH, Cohen Underwood. He'll be DHing for the third baseman, Jonah Gibson. Hitting sixth and playing right field tonight, Logan Bays. Hitting in the number 7 spot behind the plate catching, Bradley Atkins. Hitting eighth and playing second base, Cade Hunt. And hitting ninth and on the mound pitching, Cam Carroll. It'll be Boggs, Wireman, Clevenger, Kitchen, Underwood, Bays, Atkins, Hunt, and Carroll. And at third base will be Jonah Gibson. That's who Underwood is DHing for. And on the mound pitching will be Cam Carroll. Of course, no lights here, so you got to start early. This game getting underway at 5:37, 45 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Matthew Boggs will lead things off, and the first pitch is a swing and a miss, strike one. Cole Estep is on the mound for Wheelersburg. And the 0-1 pitch is in the dirt outside, 1-1. Wind blowing from left to right. This one's upstairs, 2-1. And it is whipping around a little bit tonight. 80 degrees tomorrow, can you believe it? Here's a ground ball hit right up the middle. Shortstop has it, and the long throw over to first is in. Timers one away. That'll bring up Carson Wireman playing shortstop tonight, hitting in the number 2 spot. Wireman hitting .333 on the year. Estep, right-hander, against the right-handed hitting Wireman. And the first pitch is a called strike, letter high. One out, nobody on for the Musketeers here in the top of the first inning. 0-1 pitch, swung on, ground ball. And that one is going to make it into left center field for a base hit. And Wireman is on first with the first hit of the ball game for the Musketeers. That'll bring up Hunter Clevenger, the left fielder. Clevenger hitting .375, has one extra base hit. That's a double. Estep checks Wireman over at first base. And here's the pitch. And it's outside, ball one. Want to know the count to Clevenger. Wireman takes his lead at first. Throw over, dives back in safely. Again, Estep checks Wireman. Comes to the plate. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitt. Strike. 1-1 to count to Clevenger. Brock Kitchen on deck. Again, Estep checks Wireman over at first base. And the pitch misses, 2-1. Just underway, top of the first inning. Greenup County at Wheelersburg. Musketeers take the rest of the week off. They'll be in Florida next week starting on Sunday. We'll tell you more about that. Here's a throw over, and diving back in again is Wireman. Again, Wireman takes the lead. Estep checks him. And a pitch. And a throw down, and Wireman dives back in safely. Ball was upstairs for ball 3, so the count 3-1 to Clevenger. Good throw down by the catcher. Cooper Mckenzie. Runner going. Here's the pitch, and it's ball 4. First walk given up by E-Step, and that'll put runners on first and second for Greenup County and bring up Brock Kitchen. Kitchen hitting .563 on the year, 3 doubles, 7 RBIs. Left-handed hitter to face the right-handed throwing E-Step. Runners at first and second. E-Step ready in the first pitch. Here's a called strike. 0-1. E-Step checks a runner back at second base. Comes set. Comes to the plate. Here's a swing and a ground ball that's going to get to the second baseman, and he'll go to second to get the force out. But the runner will move on to third that could not make the play at first. So 2 down with runners at the corners. Kitchen will be on with the fielder's choice on the 4-6 put out. And that'll bring up the DH, Cohen Underwood. Underwood hitting .182 on the season in these early games. Kitchen at first. Here's the pitch. Misses. Runner going. They're going to try to get a throw down. And they do. And they're going to try to get him in a rundown, but they won't bite. As Kitchen went about halfway, they did finally throw it down, but they would not try to get Kitchen in a rundown because they did not want Wireman trying to come home from third. So everybody stays where they are, first and third. E-Step comes set, and the pitch. Misses outside. Underwood at the plate. Kitchen at first. Wireman down at third. 2 down. Top of the first inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Two balls and 1 strike on Underwood. E-Step again checks Kitchen at first base. And a pitch, runner going, and a fake throw down, and now they will throw down. And he is safe at second base on a delayed throw down. And Wireman stays put at third. Pitch was a called strike, so the count now 2-2. Runners at second and third with 2 down. E-Step ready, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. First strikeout for E-Step. Greenup County gets 2 on and can't bring them home. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. We go to the bottom half of inning number 1. Your score, Greenup County nothing, Wheelersburg coming to bat.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
This high school baseball game is brought to you in part by Shawnee State University. Your success starts here. For more information, go to shawnee.edu. Monroe Collision Centers of the Tri-State. For quality body work on your car, truck, or SUV, see the professionals who do quality work at reasonable prices. The good folks at Monroe Collision Centers of the Tri-State. And by Pepsi. You can't go wrong with an ice cold Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, or Mountain Dew.
Back here at Wheelersburg as we go to the bottom half of the first inning. Let's set Greenup County for you defensively. Down at first base is Brock Kitchen. At second base, Cade Hunt. The shortstop, Carson Wireman. At third base is Jonah Gibson. Out in left field, Hunter Clevenger. The center fielder, Matthew Boggs. In right field, Logan Bays. Behind the plate catching tonight is Bradley Atkins. And on the mound pitching is Cam Carroll. Carroll has pitched 4 innings. He has a 1-0 record. In those 4 innings, he has given up 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. An ERA of 3.50. Finishes up his warm-up tosses, and he'll face Creed Warren, Connor Eastep, and Cooper McKenzie for Wheelersburg here in the bottom of the first inning. A cloudy, windy, cool Tuesday evening. Wind blowing left to right field and out a little bit. Creed Warren will lead things off for Wheelersburg, right-handed hitter, to face the right-handed throwing Cam Carroll. Carroll has the sign, and the first pitch is way upstairs, ball 1. Bottom of the first inning, Greenup County got 2 on in the top of the first. At second and third, left them stranded. Here's the pitch, and this is a called strike, letter high, 1-1. One pitch from Carroll. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Last game this week for Greenup County. They head south to Florida, where they open play down at Vero Beach on Sunday afternoon. We'll have all those games for you. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Take Wednesday off, Thursday, and Friday. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. First strikeout for Carroll. That'll bring up the third baseman, Connor Eastep. Also a right-handed hitter. After going to Florida for a week, Greenup County will come back, and on Tuesday the 12th, will entertain Boyd County. First pitch, strike called. And then we'll take Wednesday, Thursday off before heading to Cynthiana to play in the Harrison County tournament. I'll tell you more about that a little bit later. Cam Carroll ready, and the pitch a little bit high, 1-1. Carroll winds in the 1-1 delivery on the way. Here's a strike call, a little off-speed pitch. 1-2. One-two pitch. Strike 3 called, letter high, right across the heart of the plate. First 2 up, strike out. 1 swinging, 1 called. 2 down. That brings up the catcher, Cooper McKenzie. Also a right-handed hitter. Steps up to the plate with 2 down, nobody on for Wheelersburg. Carroll ready, and the first pitch is upstairs and inside, ball 1. Glad you could join us this evening for Greenup County High School baseball here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. Pitch, again, a little bit upstairs, 2-0. Also on the Cool Hit Sports Network tonight, Russell playing. That game starts at 6 o'clock. Here's a swing and a ground ball towards short. Wireman has it, comes up throwing in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. For Wheelersburg in the first, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the bottom half of inning number 1, and your score, Greenup County nothing, Wheelersburg nothing, here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I can't believe the house is ours.
Finally, freedom.
Today's the day, my own business.
These are the moments you'll remember forever, when a bank becomes more than a checking account or loan. At People's Bank, our core difference is providing you peace of mind and confidence in your financial life. By asking the right questions and working with you, we earn your business. Together, we're building financial success one special moment at a time. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sults Pharmacy now has a new location in South Shore. Sults Pharmacy is now located at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore and will retain the name you've known and loved for years, McDonald Pharmacy, offering the same great service you find in the Greenup and Wheelersburg locations, including free delivery service and drive-through service. And you can also get vaccinations and allergy shots at all 3 locations. Now you can get great prescription service and more at Sults Pharmacy in Greenup, Wheelersburg, and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive in South Shore.
Sults Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Wheelersburg High School. As we get ready to go to the top of the second inning, no score. For Greenup County, it'll be Logan Bays, Bradley Atkins, and Cade Hunt to face Cole Estep. Did warm up a little bit today to about 45, 46, but that wind makes it feel much, much colder. Just not baseball weather. Not baseball weather at all when it gets temperatures like this. So Estep a little slow coming out, and now we're ready to go. Logan Bays will lead things off for the Musketeers here in the second inning. Bays hitting .286 on the year. No extra base hits. Right-handed hitter. Estep ready, and the first pitch is to the backstop. Not a lot of distance from home plate to the backstop here at Wheelersburg. I mean, it's not real short like Paintsville, but it's still not a long way back. Hard to score from third sometimes. Here's the pitch. This is a called strike, 1-1. Estep ready, and a 1-1 pitch on the way. Strike 2 called. Took something off of that one. Bays behind in the count, 1-2. And here's a ground ball, and it's hit to third. Third baseman has it, comes up throwing, and there's one away. That'll bring up the catcher, Bradley Atkins. Atkins hitting .273 on the year. No extra base hits, 3 RBIs. Nobody on, 1 out. And the pitch misses outside, ball 1. Estep, pretty fast worker, ready to go. Here's the pitch, swing and a foul tip, 1-1. That one went off the catcher, so the umpire will go out. Take a ball to the pitcher to give him a catcher time to shake it off. He appears to be okay. I'd say both these pitchers probably want to work pretty fast today to because it's cold. You don't want to be out there any longer than you have to be. One and one to count to Atkins. And a pitch, a little bit upstairs, 2-1. 2-1 pitch is high and away, 3-1. Estep walked one in the first inning. Also struck out one. Now 3-1 to Atkins with one out. And here's the pitch, and it's swung on and fouled back to the netting. And the count goes full. Three-two pitch, again swung on, chopped foul down the third baseline. Atkins stays alive at 3-2. Estep winds, and again the payoff pitch is swung on and grounded back up the middle. Second baseman has it. Long throw, not going to get there. It's going to be an infield hit. Right by the pitcher up the box. Second baseman was able to get there behind the bag and make the throw, but not in time. Second hit of the ball game for the Musketeers. That brings up Cade Hunt, hitting .444. He has one extra base hit, a double, 4 RBIs on the year. And the first pitch is low and in the dirt, ball one. Estep checks the runner over at first. Comes to the plate. Again, it's low and in the dirt. Throw down by the catcher to first base, not in time as Atkins dives back in safely. Ball came up short anyway. Count 2-0 to Hunt. Again, Estep checks the runner. Pretty good lead by Atkins. Here comes the pitch, and it's a ground ball, and they'll make the play at second base and get the force out. But no relay throw to first. So Hunt will be on with the fielder's choice, and that will go 5-4 for the put-out as a third baseman coming across the shortstop to get it and throw it for the force out. So runner at first and 2 down brings up Cam Carroll. And the first pitch is foul tipped back to the netting. Carroll hitting .333, no extra base hits. Throw over and runner back. Hunt takes the lead at first. Estep will check him again. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Throw down, and that one was close. As Hunt tries to, instead of sliding back in or head first, step back in, and man, that was close. Again, takes a pretty good lead. Estep checks him. Comes set. He'll come to the plate. And here's a ball hit into right field for a base hit. And that'll put runners at first and second. And bring up the top of the order, Matthew Boggs. Second hit of the inning, third hit of the ball game for Greenup County. And for the second inning in a row, they've got 2 on base. First inning, they had him on second and third and couldn't get him home. Boggs grounded out to short to lead off the ball game. And here's one hit. And this one is going to be caught out in right center field, and that will end the inning. So Boggs lifts one out to right center field for the third out. Greenup County comes up with no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and once again, 2 left on base. So we go to the bottom half of inning number 2 with your score, Greenup County nothing, Wheelersburg nothing on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
lot of folks are paying their bills online. It's safe, accurate, and very convenient. If you would like to know more about banking online, stop by the bank and we can get you going. Cutting-edge technology with a first-name, friendly, hometown, personal touch. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Back here at Wheelersburg, we go to the bottom of the second inning. No score between Greenup and Wheelersburg. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Pirates. Isaac Bachway, Jake Darling, and Cole Estep. Bachway, the right fielder, will lead things off against Cam Carroll. Struck out 2 of the 3 batters that he faced in that first inning. The Harrison County Tournament coming up. If you want to make plans to attend, the Musketeers will be playing on Friday and Saturday, April 15th and 16th. April 15th, they'll take on Lexington Christian, 7:45. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing Dixie Heights at 12:15. And then they'll be playing their last game at 3:30 against to be announced. So you can catch that tournament coming up. That's April 15th and 16th. And then the People's Bank Tournament this year in May. That'll be May 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th at Greenup County. And then, of course, the Musketeers will also be playing at the Fayette County Invitational Tournament on May 13th and 14th. Make your plans to go there. It'll be at Henry Clay this year. Greenup County will play Campbell County at 8 o'clock on Friday, May 13th. They'll play Henry Clay at 11 o'clock on Saturday the 14th, and Lexington Catholic at 1:30 on the 14th. So some tough competition in those games. Isaac Bachway, the right fielder, leading things off. And here's a pitch high and tight. Russell game's not going to get started till about 6:30 tonight over on the Cool Hits Sports Network. This pitch misses, and it's 3-0 all of a sudden to Bachway. Here's a pitch called strike, 3-1. Darling on deck. Pitch, swing and a miss. 3-2. Carroll trying to come back from a 3-0 deficit. Get this one, 3-2. Winds and the 3-2 pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball, hit to third. It's a fair ball. Tough throw. And did it get him? Yes, they got him. Great stretch by Kitchen. And a nice throw by the third baseman for Greenup County, Jonah Gibson, who had to go behind the bag right at the line and make that long throw and got him. That'll bring up the left fielder, Jake Darling, with one down, nobody on. Carroll ready in the first pitch. Just misses, ball 1. Here's a pitch that misses again, 2-0. So Carroll getting behind in the count to these first 2 batters. Carroll ready in the 2-0 pitch. That's a strike called, 2-1. 2-1 offering. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Had him going at a high fastball that time. Carroll winds, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging late on that one. Strikeout number 3. 2 down. Brings up the pitcher, Cole Eastep, with 2 down and nobody on. We're in the bottom of the second inning, no score. Carroll ready, and the first pitch is hit. And that's going to be out into left center field, and thought about going for 2, but going to get it back in, and that'll be a base hit. First hit of the ball game for Wheelersburg. That'll bring up the shortstop, Hunter Thomas. Wheelersburg gets their first base runner of the ball game. First pitch. Here's a called strike. Letter high outside part of the plate. 0-1. Wind starts to whip up a little bit. Pitch in the dirt. 1-1. Atkins going to go out and talk to Carroll. Home plate umpire does a little housekeeping. Cleans off the plate. Runner at first, 2 down for Wheelersburg here in the bottom of the second inning. And a count 1-1 to Hunter Thomas. Carroll checks the runner. Comes to the plate. Foul back to the netting. 1-2. You can actually tell when it gets fouled back towards the netting because you see our camera move around a little bit because our camera is set up close to the netting. But you do what you got to do. Carroll ready, and a 1-2 pitch is fouled back to the netting again. That one getting a little closer to the camera. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. Carroll looks into Atkins, has the sign, checks the runner over at first base. Comes set and comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 4th strikeout in the ball game for Carroll. In the second inning for Wheelersburg, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on base. We've completed 2. Your scores: Wheelersburg nothing, Greenup County nothing. Here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
You've thought for a long time about keeping your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way. Borders Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes and a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Borders also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, the best selection, and the best prices in the Tri-State are at Borders Sporting Goods, Route 60 West in Ashland, where your money will be well spent. Since 1956, Sperry Auto Parts has served the Tri-State with used late model foreign and domestic auto parts. Sperry Auto Parts stays in touch with dealers nationwide through their hotline service for parts and late model repairable cars, trucks, and SUVs, specializing in Jeep, Chrysler, and GM. Sperry's provides a 30-day warranty on engines and transmissions. They also have a computerized inventory, making for quicker and better service. See the winning team at Sperry Auto Parts, Route 8 in South Portsmouth, Kentucky, across from the Carl Perkins Bridge.
Welcome back to Wheelersburg. We go to the top of the 3rd inning. No score between Greenup County and Wheelersburg. Cole Wiestep begins his third inning of work, and he'll face 2, 3, and 4 for Greenup County. Carson Wyman, Hunter Clevenger, and Brock Kitchen here in the third inning. Wiestep's usually a little slow getting out there to start his warm-up tosses, and that's why when we get back he's not quite finished yet. 3-man umpiring crew here tonight. Failed to mention that, which is rare, but I guess in Ohio maybe they do that all the time. Wyman will lead things off. Singled to left center field his first time. And he looks at a pitch inside, ball 1. Wiestep ready and a 1-0 pitch. Misses outside and low, 2-0. Of course, no lights here at Wheelersburg, as we said in the pregame. Here's a pitch called strike, 2-1. That's why they start the games at 5:30. You only got limited hours of daylight, especially this time of the year, especially when it's cloudy. Here's the 2-1 pitch, which is high, back to the netting. Count goes 3-1. Wiestep winds, ready, and the pitch is swung on. And an outside pitch, missed it. 3-2. Wiestep steps off, now back on, and a 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one's grounded up the middle. The shortstop has it, comes up throwing, and not in time. Had to go back behind the bag to grab it, and Wyman beats it out for an infield hit. His second hit of the ball game, and hit number 4 off of Wiestep, and it brings up Hunter Clevenger, who walked in the first inning. Wyman takes a lead at first base. Clevenger waits at the plate. Wiestep comes set. He'll come to the plate. Called strike. 0-1. Again, Wiestep looks over at Wyman. He'll throw over, and he's back easily. Wiestep ready, comes to the plate, hit him. So they'll put runners at first and second with nobody out. And bring up Brock Kitchen. Reached on the fielder's choice on a 4-6 putout back in the first inning. So Greenup County in each of the first 3 innings has 2 men on base. Got him to second and third, couldn't get him into the first inning. First and second in the second inning, couldn't get anybody in. First and second with nobody out here in the third. Kitchen looks at ball 1 inside. Catcher wants to go out and talk to his pitcher. It's Mckenzie. Takes the stroll out to the mound, comes back. Wyman down at second base, Clevenger at first base. Nobody out, top of the third inning. Wiestep ready. Comes to the plate, squares to bunt. Missed it. And I don't know if he called time first or if he called the strike. The ball was in the dirt. Might have pulled it back. Here's the pitch. Misses. Two balls and one strike. So the bunt was a strike called. E-Step's going to step off the rubber, chase the runners back at second and first. Kitchen will step out, now step back in. 2-1 to count. Runners at first and second, nobody out for Greenup County here in the third. And the pitch swung on, ground ball hit towards second. Second baseman has it, only has one play, and that is to first, so the runners move over. If you're going to hit a ground ball in that situation, you want to hit it to the right side, and that's what Kitchen did. So he'll go down 4-3, but the runners will move over to second and third with only one out, which means a fly ball to the outfield could bring home a run. A base hit could bring home two. A wild pitch could bring home a run. Cohen Underwood steps up to the plate. Strikeout victim back in the first. 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses outside, ball one. E-Step still working from the stretch. Comes set, checks the runner at third. And a 1-0 pitch outside, 2-0. An infield hit, a hit batter, and then a ground ball. One out, runners at second and third for Greenup County. Count 2-0 to Underwood. Bays on deck. In the dirt, 3-0. I'm sure Underwood will be taking all the way on this pitch. Three balls and no strikes. E-Step ready, and a 3-0 delivery is high. He walked him 4 pitches. Second walk given up by E-Step, and that's going to bring the coach out to talk to his battery. His pitcher and catcher, now third and first, going to come over. The whole infield's going to come in. With the bases loaded and one out, and Logan Bays, who grounded out the third, coming up to the plate. He'll go down to talk with Coach Greg Logan down the third baseline, along with the two base runners, Wireman and Clevenger. Of course, they force out at any base now. If you're Greenup County, you just want to get it out of the infield somehow, some way. Bays will step up. The meeting breaks up at the mound. The catcher makes his way back. Greenup County threatening here in the third. Bases loaded, one out. Underwood at first. Clevenger at second. Wireman at third. E-Step ready, and the pitch is a called strike. After 4 straight balls to Underwood, he comes in with a strike right across the heart of the plate to Bays. E-Step ready, and here's the pitch. Swing, and it gets by the catcher, and that'll bring Wireman home, and all the runners will move up. Count will be 0-2 to Bays as he swung at a pitch that was inside and low, but it got away from the catcher. So Wireman comes in with the first run of the ball game on a wild pitch. Runners at second and third, and the count 0-2 to Bays. And a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Swinging really late on that one. And that is the second strikeout of the ball game for E-Step. And that's going to bring up Bradley Atkins, who had an infield hit in the second inning. 1 for 1 in the ball game. Has runners at second and third with 2 down. And the pitch to Atkins is a called strike on the outside corner. Clevenger down at third base. Underwood down at second. Pitch to Atkins is in the dirt. Gets away. Here comes the runner, and he will score. Got away from the catcher, went down towards the first base dugout. And the second run comes in by way of a wild pitch. Greenup County takes a 2-0 lead, and they've done it without having to get a hit after getting the bases loaded. So now a runner at third and 2 down. And a pitch misses a little bit upstairs. Two and 1 to Atkins. And this one's in the dirt. Gets away. Heads back to the backstop. And that'll bring the third run home. So all 3 runs after getting the bases loaded come in on wild pitches. And Greenup County leads at 3-0, and the bases are empty with 2 down. And to count 3 and 1 to Atkins. All 3 of those balls hit in the dirt out in front of the plate and just careened off. 3 and 1 to Atkins. And the pitch is ball 4. And that is the third walk given up by Estep. Second in this inning. And the inning stays alive for Greenup County as it brings up Cade Hunt. Reached on a fielder's choice on a 5-4 putout in the second inning. 2 down. 3 runs in. Infield hit batter, walk. And here's a ground ball hit back up the middle. And the shortstop will get it, toss it to second, and a close play, but they get him at second base. So Hunt grounds out to the shortstop on the 6-4 putout at second base to end the inning. But Greenup County comes up with 3 runs. They do it on only 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. We go to the bottom half of the third inning. Greenup County 3 and Wheelersburg nothing on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
Quality Marathon gasoline, great monthly specials on snacks and beverages, and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shops. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shops are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shops. Return, refresh, refuel.
Welcome back here to Wheelersburg High School, Wheelersburg, Ohio. We go to the bottom of the third inning. Greenup County on top 3-0. Greenup County in the top of the third inning got an infield hit, a hit batter, and a walk to load them up. Had an out in between all that. And then 3 wild pitches brings home 3 runs. And it's a 3-0 ball game. Again, Russell game not going to get started till about 6:30 or so. Now that's a close-up right there of the umpire. Don't know if he knows that or not. So that'll bring up the first baseman, Caden Kahn. Kahn, left-handed hitter. And the first pitch is upstairs, ball one. Here's a foul down the left field line. 1-1. Carroll looks in, has a sign from Atkins and a 1-1 pitch. Swung on, and that one is hit into right center field for a base hit. Second hit of the ball game for Wheelersburg. That'll bring up the center fielder, Landon Hutchinson, right-handed hitter. And then the top of the order. First pitch is a called strike. Tried to bunt it, missed it. Gibson in on the grass at third. So the wind starts to whip up again. Runner takes the lead at first. Carroll checks him. Here comes Gibson at third. Here's a throw over, and the runner dives back in safely. Carroll ready again, checks the runner at first. And the pitch is a ground ball hit to the shortstop, tries to get it to the second baseman. Do they get him? Yes, they did. Wireman knocked it down and got it over to second for the force out. So Hutchinson will reach on the fielder's choice on 6-4 put out. Bring up the top of the order, Creed Warren, second baseman, a strikeout victim in the first. One out, runner at first. And the pitch, a little bit upstairs, ball one. Atkins fakes a throw down to first. Pitch, upstairs again, 2-0. Carroll from the stretch, checks the runner. And the 2-0 pitch is a swing and a miss, strike one, 2-1. Two-one pitch, swing and a miss, 2-2. Got him going at a high fast one that time. Carroll working pretty fast tonight. Comes set, checks the runner at first. 2-2 pitch. Just missed outside. Good pitch. 3-2. Carroll ready again, checks the runner over to first base. And the pitch swung on and popped up foul back behind the plate. Now to play. Count stays 3-2. Again, checks the runner over at first, comes to the plate, popped up again, foul back behind the plate. Count stays full as Warren hangs tough. One out, one on. Bottom of the third, 3-0 Greenup County here at Wheelersburg. Pitch. Walked him a little bit high.
Now batting, number 4.
First walk given up by Carroll in the ball game puts runners at first and second with one out. And it brings up the third baseman, Connor Eastep, a strikeout victim in the first. Carroll checks the runner, comes to the plate. That is a fly ball out into center field, a base hit. That'll score a run as the throw was cut off and make it a 3-1 ball game. So an RBI single by Eastep.
Number 5, Cooper Mckenzie.
And Hutchinson comes in to score the first run of the ball game for Wheelersburg. It brings up the catcher, Cooper Mckenzie, grounded out to short to end the first inning. Still runners at first and second with only one out. Carroll looks into Atkins for the sign. Checks the runner at first base and second. And comes to the plate. And it's a call, nope, a little bit high. One and 0, and Steve Logan going to come out and talk. To his infield and to his pitcher. And we'll tell you that while that's taking place, this high school baseball game is brought to you in part by Manning Furniture, US 60 west of Ashland, where you find quality furniture for every room of the house at the best prices in the tri-state. That's Manning Furniture. Umpire will go out, start to make his way out to break up the meeting. Runners at first and second, 1 run in. We're in the bottom of the third, 3-1. Greenup County has the lead. I don't know what we're waiting on. Maybe somebody going through the fence out in left field. They do that all the time. There's a gate out there. Carroll ready, and the first pitch is a called strike. Runners take their lead at first and second. Kitchen playing behind the runner at first. Pitch swung on, fouled off, out of play. One ball, 2 strikes to Mckenzie. Bachway on deck. 1 out, 2 on, 1 run in. Carroll comes set. Pitch. Swing and a miss. No, swung in a ground ball into left field. And I'm not sure what they're calling here. I think a balk was called. Okay, I'm not real sure what the call was.
Now batting, the electrician, number 2, Isaac Bachway.
I'm assuming that it was a swing and a miss and a strikeout. The runners are still at first and second. Force out at third. All right. It was hard to see from my angle, but It was a force out at third, so a fielder's choice for Mckenzie brings up Bachway, and he calls time. So we'll call that. There's a strike called, 6-5 for the put out, and a fielder's choice. 2 down, runners still at first and second. Count 0-1 to Bachway. Pitch misses a little bit upstairs, 1-1. Carroll trying to work out of a jam here in the third. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And runner going down to third, and a throw down. And it's over the head of the third baseman, backed up, and the throw comes home. And Atkins hits the deck, and the ball is still loose, and 2 runs come in. And Atkins is hurt. He might have got hit. He either got hit by the ball or a collision, but he got hit right in the face. So Atkins made a throw down, and the throw was over the head of the third baseman. That runner came in to score. The runner from second then came in as the ball either hit Atkins or went over his head. And they're going to help him off. He went down, though. And when all the chaos, the ball went back to the backstop. He didn't catch it, and the runner from second came in. So we've got a tie ball game. And the umpire talking to the coach about something. So we've got timeout on the field right now as Steve Logan is out on the field talking to his players. And you're going to have to wait and get a new catcher in. But 2 runs came in on that, which would tie this ball game up. We're going to take a break, and then we'll come back and tell you a little bit more about what's going on. But first, we'll step out for just a moment here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
Sults Pharmacy now has a new location in South Shore. Sults Pharmacy is now located at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore and will retain the name you've known and loved for years, McDonald Pharmacy, offering the same great service you find in the Greenup and Wheelersburg locations, including free delivery service and drive-through service. And you can also get vaccinations and allergy shots at all 3 locations. Now you can get great prescription service and more at Sults Pharmacy in Greenup, Wheelersburg, and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive in South Shore.
Sults Pharmacy.
My truck and I work all day long, so the truck has to be tough. But I want my truck loan easygoing, and that's what I get at my bank. Flexible terms, great rates. My truck loan works for me. Just like my truck.
For great rates on loans for your next truck or car, see the good folks at First and People's Bank, the home office, member equal housing lender, FDIC.
You've thought for a long time about keeping your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way. Borders Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes and a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Borders also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, the best selection, and the best prices in the Tri-State are at Borders Sporting Goods, Route 60 West in Ashland, where your money will be well spent.
All right, back here at Wheelersburg, where Logan Bays will come in from right field to catch, and Dakota Toole will go to right field. And replace Bays out there. So they're letting Bays get a few catches in before we resume the inning. 2 runs came in, an error on the catcher on the throwdown, and then really probably another error should be on the throw back into home because it went over everybody's head. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Bachway. Bases are now empty, 3 runs in. And we're tied, 3-3. Strange play. And this pitch misses upstairs, 2-2. And time called. And pitch upstairs, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's strikeout number 5, and that'll end the 3rd inning for Wheelersburg, but not before they tie this ball game up. They come up with 3 runs. They do it on 2 hits, 2 Greenup County errors, and nobody left on base. So we go to the top of the 4th inning. It is Greenup County 3, Wheelersburg 3, here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Sults Pharmacy now has a new location in South Shore. Sults Pharmacy is now located at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore and will retain the name you've known and loved for years, McDonald Pharmacy, offering the same great service you find in their Greenup and Wheelersburg locations, including free delivery service and drive-through service. And you can also get vaccinations and allergy shots at all 3 locations. Now you can get great prescription service and more at Sults Pharmacy in Greenup, Wheelersburg, and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive in South Shore.
Sults Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others, should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the Tri-State. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
Welcome back here to Wheelersburg as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Through 3, Greenup County 3 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors and 4 left on base. Wheelersburg 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors and 1 left on base. So on that play, Atkins tried to get the runner down at third. He overthrew it. And then so Darling is coming in to pitch for Estep. And Estep is going to third base. Is that right? No, that's Connor Estep. So who went to Connor. Well, they both have the. So Cole, I think they just probably switched places. Darling came in to pitch, and Estep took his place in left field. Okay. So Darling is now your pitcher, and Estep is now left field. So Estep goes 3 innings, gives up 3 runs, 4 hits. As the first pitch is to the backstop. Estep walked 3, struck out 2, and hit a batter. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Top of the 4th inning. And the pitch again in the dirt. Cam Carroll leading things off. The count 3-1. Darling ready, and the pitch is again in the dirt, so it makes it 3-1. It was 2-1. Nope, that is ball 4. I thought so. Didn't think I was wrong there. So first batter Jake Darling faces. He walks. His first walk and the 4th walk given up by Wheelersburg pitching brings up the top of the order Matthew Boggs. Grounded out to short and flew out to right center field. And the first pitch is hit and going out into center field. And there's one away. That'll bring up Carson Wireman. Wireman has singled the left center field and had an infield hit and scored a run. Checking a runner over at first base. And a pitch. And that one is hit to the outfield and coming over and making the catch. And there's 2 down over in right field. That'll bring up Hunter Clevenger.
Hang on, the camera's moving here. It's this thing. There we go.
Runner going. Here's a throw down, and he is safe. Good job, cameramen. Getting a little help with our camera with the wind and people knocking into it. Stolen base. Puts a runner in scoring position down at second base with 2 down. And the pitch is a called strike. Misses. 2 balls, 1 strike to Clevenger, who has walked and been hit by a pitcher and scored a run. 3-3 ball game here in the top of the 4th. There's a strike. 2-2. From the stretch, checks a runner back at second base, and the 2-2 pitch misses. 3-2. Huntington High leading Boyd County 3-0 in the top of the 4th. That game being played in Huntington. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First strikeout for Darling, and the third for Wheelersburg pitching. In the fourth inning, Greenup County comes up with no runs on no hits, no errors, one left on base. We go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. It's Wheelersburg 3, Greenup County 3, here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
You've thought for a long time about keeping your firearms and valuables safe and out of harm's way. Borders Sporting Goods has the area's greatest selection of Liberty safes and a wide range of sizes, styles, and colors. And Borders also has the Tri-State's best and most complete selection of firearms, hunting supplies, fishing supplies, archery supplies, knives, camo, and boots. From the smallest fishing hook to the largest Liberty safe, the best brands, the best selection, and the best prices in the Tri-State are at Borders Sporting Goods, Route 60 West in Ashland, where your money will be well spent.
Funny thing about banks, you go in and apply for a loan here,
but they make their decisions somewhere out of state.
My money is here, my account is here. Why go 100 miles away to make a decision?
At First and People's Bank, the decision is made right here by people you know. Bank local. Bank with the friendly folks at First and People's Bank. The Home Office. Member Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Welcome back here to Wheelersburg High School in Wheelersburg, Ohio, as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning in a 3-3 ball game. Brown County put up 6 in the top of the first inning against Russell. They lead at 6-0 going to the bottom of the first inning. Huntington High leading Boyd, as we said, 3-0. That game in the top of the fourth. And here in the bottom of the fourth inning, Wheelersburg and Greenup County in a 3-3 tie. Greenup County scored 3 in the third, and Wheelersburg came back with 3 in the third. Greenup County got all 3 of theirs on wild pitches, and Wheelersburg got theirs, one of them on a base hit, RBI single, the other 2 on errors on the same play. So for Wheelersburg, it'll be Jake Darling, Cole Estep, and Hunter Thomas. 5, 6, 7 to face Cam Carroll here in the fourth. And the first pitch is upstairs, ball 1. Darling started out playing left field, now on the mound pitching, a strikeout victim back in the second. 0 for 1. Here's a strike called, 1-1. Pitch misses inside, 2-1. Carroll ready, and the 2-1 pitch on the way. Misses outside, 3-1. He has struck out 5. He has walked 1. Given up the 3 hits and 3 runs. 2 of those runs unearned. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Carroll ready, and a payoff pitch on the way is a ground ball hit to the shortstop Wireman. Long throw across the diamond. Got him. 1 away. That'll bring up. See who this is, what his number is. Colton Salyers is at the plate. And he swings and fouls the first one back. Salyers hitting for Estep, who started out the game pitching. Pitch misses outside. Close. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. One-two pitch on the way. Man, just missed. 2-2. Good pitch. Trying to make him chase it on the outside part of the plate. Wouldn't do it. Time called. Again, I think it's somebody coming in the gate out there in left field. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Strikeout number 6 in the ball game for Carroll. That brings up Hunter Thomas. Who has struck out and grounded out to short. And the first pitch misses outside, ball 1. Strike called on the inside part of the plate, just above the knees, 1-1. Carroll ready, has the sign from Bays in the 1-1 pitch. Misses, goes to the backstop. 1-2. There is some light rain in the area. Not here right now, but some air in the area. So swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Bottom of the 4th inning, 3-3 ball game. And a pitch, a little bit tight inside, 3-2. Carroll ready, and a payoff pitch on the way. Ball 4, walked him. And it's the second walk given up by Carroll in the ball game. And it brings up the first baseman, Caden Kahn. Single to right center field last inning. Got erased on the fielder's choice. Left-handed hitter steps up with a runner at first and 2 down here in the 4th for Wheelersburg. Carroll checks the runner, comes to the plate, swung on, grounded slowly back to the pitcher. Nobody makes the play. What happened there? Pitcher comes off the mound, catcher goes out, nobody picks it up, nobody makes a play. Little nubber, that'll go as an infield hit. And it's hit number 4 in the ball game for Wheelersburg, and it brings up Landon Hutchinson, the center fielder, who reached on the fielder's choice and scored in the 3rd inning. Go-ahead run down at second base now for Wheelersburg. Carroll steps off the rubber. Comes set, checks the runner back at second, and here's the pitch. It's a called strike. 0-1. Swung on, and that one is hit to short. And great play by Wyman as he comes in and catches it on the shoestring to make the catch on the little line drive. And that'll do it. For Wheelersburg in the fourth inning, no runs on one hit, no errors, 2 left on base. We've completed 4 innings of play here in Wheelersburg, and your score, Greenup County 3, Wheelersburg 3, here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
I can't believe the house is ours.
Finally, freedom.
Today's the day, my own business.
These are the moments you'll remember forever, when a bank becomes more than a checking account or loan. At People's Bank, our core difference is providing you peace of mind and confidence in your financial life. By asking the right questions and working with you, we earn your business. Together, we're building financial success one special moment at a time. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Since 1956, Sperry Auto Parts has served the tri-state with used late model foreign and domestic auto parts. Sperry Auto Parts stays in touch with dealers nationwide through their hotline service for parts and late model repairable cars, trucks, and SUVs, specializing in Jeep, Chrysler, and GM. Sperry's provides a 30-day warranty on engines and transmissions. They also have a computerized inventory, making for quicker and better service. See the winning team at Sperry Auto Parts, Route 8 in South Portsmouth, Kentucky, across from the Carl Perkins Bridge.
Welcome back here to Wheelersburg as we go to the top of the fifth inning. 3-3 ball game. Through 4, Greenup County 3 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors, 5 left on base. Wheelersburg 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, 3 left on base. Jake Darling begins his second inning of work. He'll face Brock Kitchen. Reached on the fielder's choice, grounded out to second. And the first pitch is a called strike. 0 for 2. Darling ready, and the pitch swung on, and that one is hit out into center field, and Kitchen's going to try to stretch it to 2, and he is there with a double. Leadoff double as he hit that one in the gap between center and left field, and the center fielder trying to make a diving catch, couldn't do it, backed up by the left fielder who throws it in. But Kitchen comes up with a double, and that is his 4th double of the year. So the leadoff batter on base is the go-ahead run here in the 5th. And it brings up Cohen Underwood, who has struck out and walked and scored a run. Let's see if they try to bunt Kitchen over to third base. First baseman is going to play in on the grass. Darling ready, and here's the pitch, and it's a fly ball down to right field. Right fielder can't get it. That should score a run as they'll send Kitchen, and he will come in to score standing up, and going down to second base will be Cohen Underwood with a double. As the right fielder came over, tried to make a diving catch, couldn't, and got by him. And there goes Underwood to second with a RBI double. Greenup County retakes the lead at 4-3. And they have another runner in scoring position at second base, and it brings up Logan Bays, who has grounded out to third and struck out. And the first pitch is a called strike. Darling ready, and the pitch. That one swung on and hit towards third and gets by the third baseman into left field. And the runner will hold at third, but Bays will go all the way to second. 3 straight doubles to lead off the game this 5th inning. That's going to bring the coach out to talk to his pitcher. That one just a double on sheer hustle as it got by the third baseman down the line. The left fielder got there, but had to protect the runner from coming home, and that allowed Bays just to keep running. And he rounds first and goes all the way to second. So that's a hustle double, if you will. and puts runners at second and third with nobody out. And it'll bring up Dakota Toole. I don't think that's Dakota Toole, though. Is that Ty Logan? Okay, Ty Logan at the plate. First pitch is wild pitch to the backstop, but nobody moves. So Ty Logan is coming up to bat here. One 0 pitch is a called strike. Logan, a switch hitter, is hitting left-handed against the right-handed throwing Darling. Pitch misses. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Darling looks in, has the sign. Runners take the lead at second and third. And the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. That is the second strikeout for Darling and the fourth for Wheelersburg pitching. And it brings up Cade Hunt. Hunt has reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out to short to end the inning on a force out. 0 for 2. And he looks at the called strike on the outside part of the plate. Double by Kitchen. An RBI double by Underwood. A double down the short left field by Logan. Puts runners at second and third. A strikeout makes it 1 out. Here's a ground ball hit towards second. Second baseman has it coming to the plate. And they got him at home. Sure did. Runner moves over to third, and of course, Hunt will be safe at first, but they get the lead runner. So Hunt will be on with the fielder's choice again. This time it goes 4-2 for the put out at home. And now there's 2 down with runners at the corners, and it brings up Cam Carroll. Carroll singled to right field and walked. 1 for 1 officially. See if they send the runner at first. Not going. Ground ball over the pitcher's head, slowly towards short. Shortstop has it, throws. No throw. That'll be an infield hit, and the run comes in from third. So Carroll with an infield hit RBI. And Greenup County now leads at 5-3, and it brings up Matthew Boggs in the top of the order. He is grounded out to short, flew out to right center, and flew out to right. And here's a ground ball down the third baseline. Third baseman can't find it. It goes into left field. Here comes the runner from second. He'll score. And Greenup County now leads it by a score of 6-3. Runners at first and second with an RBI single by Boggs. Brings up Carson Wireman, singled to left center field, had an infield hit and flew out to right. 2 for 3 in the ball game. First pitch in the dirt, blocked nicely by the catcher. He'll throw down the second, runner back. Carroll's down at second base. Boggs is at first base. 2 down, 3 runs in the inning. Greenup County leads at 6-3 here in the 5th. Again, a delay, and I don't know what this delay is about. But we're ready to go now. Wireman steps in. And the pitch outside. Throw down the first, not in time. 2-0 to count. Runners take the lead at first and second. Pitch. Swung on. And that is going to be foul ball down the right field line. And it falls. Everybody heads back. Huntington High leading Boyd County 4-2 in the bottom of the fifth. Count 2 balls and 1 strike to Wireman with runners at first and second. Darling ready from the stretch, and the pitch is in the dirt. Big inning so far for Greenup County with 3 runs coming across to break that 3-3 tie. Darling ready and comes to the plate. And it's a strike called on the outside part of the plate. Darling steps off the rubber, now back on. Runners take the lead at first and second. 2 down. And the pitch to Wireman is hit. And that one is going to be caught out in center field, and that'll end the inning. But Greenup County comes up with 3 runs. They do it on 5 hits. No errors. 2 left on base. So we go to the bottom half of inning number 5. Greenup County 6, Wheelersburg 3 here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
This high school baseball game is brought to you in part by Shawnee State University. Your success starts here. For more information, go to shawnee.edu. Monroe Collision Centers of the Tri-State. For quality body work on your car, truck, or SUV, see the professionals who do quality work at reasonable prices, the good folks at Monroe Collision Centers of the Tri-State. And by Pepsi. You can't go wrong with an ice cold Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, or Mountain Dew.
Back here at Wheelersburg as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Greenup County on top 6-3. And for Wheelersburg, it'll be the top of the order to face Cam Carroll here in the 5th. A little late coming out, starting his warm-up tosses. Gives us a chance to tell you that this high school game is brought to you in part by Manning Furniture, US 60 west of Ashland, where you find quality furniture for every room of the house at the best prices in the Tri-State. That's Manning Furniture. Carroll finishing up his warm-up tosses. Greenup County will take the rest of the week off, and they'll head south this weekend. They'll open up play against Great Crossing from Vero Beach at 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon. So let's see. Got Gammon went to right field. So Casey Gammon's now in right field. Everything else stays the same. Okay. So Gammon now in right field, replacing Toole out there. Rowan leading Russell 10-0 in the bottom of the second. And Carroll's first pitch to Creed Warren is a swing and a miss, strike one. Warren has struck out and walked 0 for 1 officially. Here's a bunt out in front of the plate. Catcher has it. Throw. Nope, he won't. He does make the throw, and he throws it away. And the runner's going to go on down to second base. It's a wild throw by Bays trying to get the runner at first base. Probably should have held that one as he was almost there. It's a good bunt right out in front of the plate. So Warren gets a bunt single, and then he goes to second on an E2. And that is the third error for Greenup County in this ballgame. Brings up Connor Estep, who was struck out and had an RBI single. Carroll will step off the rubber. And the first pitch is a swing and a miss. Oh, 0-1 to count. Carroll checks the runner back at second base. And the throw. Here's a strike called. Letter high. Oh, 2. Oh, 2 pitch. Misses. Good stop by Bays behind the plate. Hold that runner at second base. Carroll again looks in, has the sign. And comes to the plate. Strike 3 called on the outside part of the plate. Good pitch as Estep gets caught looking. And that is strikeout number 7 in the ball game for Cam Carroll. That brings up Cooper Mckenzie, the catcher, grounded out to short, and then reached on a fielder's choice but scored on the error that allowed 2 runs to score. First pitch to him is outside and low, ball 1. Reed started, Creed Warren led off the inning with a bunt single, and a bad throw by the catcher allowed him to go to second. Estep called out on strike, so 1 out, runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 5th, Greenup County up 6-3. Pitch inside corner, called strike, 1-1. Pitch, throw down to second, gets away, and the runner will head to third and be at third base. That's another error. So runner at third base, a count 2-1 to Mckenzie. Pitch goes to the backstop, but comes right back. Count now 3-1. Three-one pitch is low, walked him. Third walk given up by Carroll in the ball game. It puts runners at the corners at first and third and brings up Isaac Bachway, who was grounded out to third and struck out. 0 for 2 in the ball game. Greenup up 6-3, scoring 3 in the third and 3 in the fifth. Wheelersburg came back with 3 in the third, and they're threatening here in the fifth, with runners at the corners and 1 out. Carroll ready, and the pitch is a ground ball hit slowly to short, and there's nowhere to go with it. It was a slow roller. And that's going to load them up. As that'll be, well, the run, nope, excuse me, it doesn't. The runner comes in from home to make it a 6-4 ball game. So you got runners at first and second on the infield hit by Bachway. So an infield hit RBI. And it's now a 6-4 ball game with runners at first and second and 1 out. So the runner at first is the tying run. The runner coming to the plate is the go-ahead run here in the fifth. Greg Logan goes to the mound to talk to his infield and to his pitcher, and meeting breaks up. And Darling will step up to the plate. He has struck out and grounded out to short. And the first pitch is fouled to the first base dugout. 0-1. Carroll comes set, checks the runner back at second base. And the pitch is a ground ball hit to shortstop. Not going to make the play. As that one, a slow grounder. And nobody could get there. Nobody could make a play, so they're loaded up. And that brings up Sayers, who fouls the first one back to the netting. He was a strikeout victim in the fourth. Tying run is now at second base. The go-ahead run is down at first base. In a 6-4 ball game here in the fifth. Pitch. Misses. 1-1. One pitch. Upstairs, 2-1. Nowhere to put him. They're loaded up. Carroll working from the windup with the bases loaded. And the pitch is upstairs, 3-1. And Carroll appears to be running out of gas. Zaire steps out, steps back in. Three-one pitch Called strike, 3-2. Carroll again takes his time. Now comes set. Working from the stretch this time. And this one's fouled out of play. And the count stays 3-2. Sire steps out, now steps back in. Carroll from the stretch, comes set. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down. Strikeout number 8 in the ball game for Cam Carroll. Came back from a 3-1 deficit to get him. And it brings up Hunter Thomas, the shortstop, who has grounded out and walked. And the first pitch misses low and away, ball 1. Carroll tries to work out of a big jam here in the 5th. Pitch. And that is a ground ball foul down the right field line. Count 1-1. Runners will head back to their bases. Count 1 ball, 1 strike to Hunter Thomas. Pitches upstairs, 2-1. Bottom of the 5th inning, 6-4 Greenup County. Wheelersburg has 1 in this inning, and they have the bases loaded with 2 outs. Pitch, swing and a miss. Foul tipped it. Carroll trying to get out of this from the stretch. Comes set, pitch, got him going. Swing and a miss. Catcher dropped it, just stepped on the plate with the bases loaded, all you have to do. So after getting the bases loaded, Carroll comes back with back-to-back strikeouts. Strikeouts 8 and 9. And Wheelersburg gets only 1 run. They do it on 2 hits. 1 Greenup County error. 3 left on base. And this one might be over. I think it is, isn't it? They're calling it for darkness. So, 5-inning game. Greenup County's going to win it by a final score of 6-4. We'll come back with your totals in just a moment.
Sults Pharmacy now has a new location in South Shore. Sults Pharmacy is now located at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore and will retain the name you've known and loved for years, McDonald Pharmacy, offering the same great service you'll find in their Greenup and Wheelersburg locations, including free delivery service and drive-through service. And you can also get vaccinations and allergy shots at all 3 locations. Now you can get great prescription service and more at Sults Pharmacy in Greenup, Wheelersburg, and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive in South Shore.
Sults Pharmacy.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kid's menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
And we are back here. Final score, once again, Greenup County wins it in 5, 6-4. Greenup County finishes with 6 runs on 9 hits, 3 errors, and 7 left on base. Wheelersburg, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors, and 6 left on base. Greenup County scored 3 in the 3rd and 3 in the 5th. And Wheelersburg got 3 in the 3rd and 1 in the 5th. Cole Eastep goes 3 innings, gives up 3 runs, 4 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, 1 hit batter. Jake Darling goes 2 innings, gives up 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. Darling takes the loss. Cam Carroll goes 5 innings, gives up 4 runs, 6 hits, walked 3, struck out 9. He gets the win. Greenup County improves to 7-1 on the year as they win it by a final score of 6-4 over Wheelersburg. We'll take a break, come back, try to get some post-game comments with Coach Greg Logan. That's coming up in a couple of moments here on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
There's a lot of places to invest your money and no shortage of advice, but I think a lot of these get-rich-quick schemes are good ways to get broke quick. That's why I like the CDs at my bank. Guaranteed, insured.
Great rates, plus the comfort of knowing your CDs are guaranteed and insured. That's First of People's Bank. For all your banking needs, see the good folks at First of People's Bank, the home office. Member Equal Housing Lender, FDIC.
Since 1956, Sperry Auto Parts has served the tri-state with used late-model foreign and domestic auto parts. Sperry Auto Parts stays in touch with dealers nationwide through their hotline service for parts and late-model repairable cars, trucks, and SUVs, specializing in Jeep, Chrysler, and GM. Sperry's provides a 30-day warranty on engines and transmissions. They also have a computerized inventory, making for quicker and better service. See the winning team at Sperry Auto Parts, Route 8 in South Portsmouth, Kentucky, across from the Carl Perkins Bridge.
Quality Marathon gasoline, great monthly specials on snacks and beverages, and fantastic service. Those are the qualities of Clark's Pump and Shops. You'll find a Clark's Pump and Shop near you in the Bluegrass State and beyond. And Rick and Brent Clark want you to know that they take pride in giving you the best prices and service, and they thank you for your patronage. Clark's Pump and Shops are a division of the John W. Clark Oil Company. Clark's Pump and Shops. Return, refresh, refuel.
You know, financial security begins at home with home ownership. If you've been putting off looking for a home because you think you can't afford it, you owe it to yourself to check out Members Choice Credit Union. Members Choice Credit Union has programs for first-time home buyers and more to help put you in the home of your dreams. Call, click, or stop by Members Choice Credit Union today.
Members Choice Credit Union, NMLS 411945, Equal Housing Lender. Call for additional information. Other restrictions may apply.
Welcome back to Wheelersburg, where we're talking with Coach Greg Logan now on the postgame show. And, Coach, congratulations. I know you wanted to head south 7-1, and you're able to do that by coming away with a 6-4 victory tonight.
Yeah, it was tough. It was a tough win. You know, they had bases loaded there. I think there in the last inning. Cam, we wanted him to go out there and see what he could do. You know, and he hasn't pitched a whole lot there, just come in relief. But, you know, offensively, we let a lot of opportunities escape us in the first couple innings. We had, I think, runners on first and second 2 or 3 times.
Yep.
But, you know, the main thing is, listen, it's cold. It was snowing. It was sleeting a little bit. I'm thinking, surely to goodness not. But, yeah, it was snowflakes. So, you know, the main thing is we kept grinding there at the last, put some runs up. We needed just about every one of them. So, a lot of dingers, a lot of people out of position there. But main thing is, you know, we got a W. Put it 7-1, and Wheelersburg's had a good ball club, so we just got to keep grinding and use them all there.
A couple of questions, and I'll let you go because I know it is cold. I thought Carroll did a great job there in that last inning, though, after the bases loaded to strike out the last 2 batters he faced.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he just kept pitching, you know, kept his composure. I thought, if anything, he kept his composure pretty good there tonight. So. And that's what we was on to him there yesterday after the game, you know, was just stay the focus. I mean, things is not going well. I mean, you got to just keep grinding it out. Things won't go well all the time. And, you know, he still kept his composure, still kept pitching. And, you know, I thought he battled back there really good. probably threw some extra pitches, and we created some of the extra pitches defensively. But I thought he done very well tonight.
Fifth inning started off with back-to-back-to-back doubles. A couple of them actual doubles. The other one maybe just a running double, a hustle double, especially by base, the one down the third baseline. But boy,
yes, sir.
That's what you needed was those hits, because then you could get some runs in and get that lead.
Yeah, and you can't go in, and we knew darkness was going to come. It's probably the last inning, but we knew we needed to put one or two up, and three would be an even better. But so it's a tough place to play. Wasn't real pretty tonight. A lot of things we done wasn't real pretty, but the main thing is, we got the W and come out of here 6-4. Hopefully we can get better, keep getting better. I thought Jonah played a good third base, and we lost our catcher Bradley Aikens. He twisted his ankle really, really bad, so we don't know if it's broke or whatever. He come down, landed on his catching helmet there, but he's at the emergency room right now. So just keep our fingers crossed and say 2 or 3 prayers for him. But
absolutely,
we don't need to lose anybody. I thought Bradley caught a good game. I thought he's doing good. Young 8th grader, but it's we just need everybody to stay healthy. It's a long season, and we just got to have all the horsepower that we can come up with. But it's good to come over here and get a W there tonight.
All right, we'll let you go. It's cold, and you're heading south where it's going to be warm, hopefully.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We won't have to worry about the snowflakes, really. Maybe tornadoes or whatever, but no snowflakes.
All right, we'll talk to you Sunday at Vero Beach.
All right. Thank you, Jim.
Thanks. All right, Greg Logan on the postgame show. That's going to wrap it up for tonight's ball game as Greenup County improves to 7-1 on the year as they defeat Wheelersburg tonight at Wheelersburg by a final score of 6-4, a game that took 1 hour and 53 minutes to play. Up next, Great Crossings from Vero Beach, Florida, Sunday afternoon at 4, pregame at 3:45 here on the Cool Hit Sports Network. That's going to do it for tonight's coverage. Thanks for listening to Greenup County Baseball. I'm Jim Forrest. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Kentucky High School Baseball and Softball on the Cool Hit Sports Network. Tune in all season long for Greenup County, Graceland, Russell, Boyd County, and East Carter baseball and softball right here on the source for high school sports in the Tri-State, the Cool Hits Sports Network.